Go whenever, Stephanie.
All right, cool.
I forgot what's happening. Go whenever.
Okay, wait. Give me a second. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Welcome to Lights Camera. This is a podcast. I'm Stephanie. I'm joined with Logan and Ben. Logan looks at me, is looking at me like I just did something terrible.
You said the name of the podcast wrong again.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, no, I didn't. I swear. I thought I did it.
Play it back.
Oh, fuck.
Play it back.
No, good.
Wow, Stephanie, I can't believe you said it wrong.
What did I say?
I wasn't even.
We're just going to play it back.
I'm going to be honest, I zoned out.
I didn't even know.
You said like lights, camera, this is a podcast or something.
Do you want a good way to memorize our podcast name?
No.
Like a Woody app.
We got a theme song. What I'm hearing around the block is there's a theme song for this show now, huh?
You didn't have to go so hard.
Did someone say there's a theme song for this show now?
Oh, dear God.
Who said there's a theme song?
Oh, no.
Lights, camera, book, that's not it. Lights, camera, movie, that's not it either. Lights, camera, picture. No, you fucking idiot. It's a fucking podcast, man. Oh, yeah, sorry, dude. It's okay. Lights, camera, wait, this is a podcast. Lights, camera, wait, this is a podcast. Lights, camera, wait, this is a podcast. Lights, camera, wait, this is a podcast.
Wow.
Wow, good job, Ben.
Wow, Ben, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Like, strangely proud of you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just happened. And I said, wow, I really did it. Yes.
Wow.
That was good.
Thank you. Yeah, we got a theme song now.
Nice.
You stunned us.
Yeah, I do what I do, and I do it best.
So today...
Are we gonna talk about how Logan's a fucking total dumbass?
Right. Sorry. So the shitty quality is due to our dumbass Logan.
That's me.
Honestly, not that shitty.
But
just
it's like
Logan.
first
Yeah.
episode shitty. Kind of.
It's a little better.
No, we're well past first episode shitty.
Because we still got two decent mics.
This is like maybe episode 3 shitty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we still got 2 really good mics. I just totally forgot all of my shit today.
But luckily I got...
Which includes our little interface that we normally plug like 4 or 5 mics into.
Just 3.
Well, I mean, we can plug like 4 or 5 into. Yeah. So we're currently recording on like 2 separate laptops with like 2 smaller interfaces and 2 good mics and then 1 shitty mic that Ben just had lying around because I realized about an hour into the drive out here that I didn't have any of my shit.
Yeah.
And I wasn't about to go turn around and add 2 more hours onto the 2-hour trip.
I mean, it is the morning, so...
I don't care.
It's the morning. It's a complete different, like, setting for us.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't care, actually.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
care.
I mean,
It's
at
two
least
different I don't
now
cares.
you can actually, like, edit all of our audio
Yeah, no, this
separately.
might be kind of better. The only thing is I won't have this second interface all the time since it's Diego's.
Yeah.
Or I always use his mic, so maybe I could just use his interface too.
I don't know.
The whole 2 laptop setup is a little stupid, but we'll see what happens.
We gotta do what we
We'll
gotta
figure
do.
it out.
The only problem is we're recording 2 episodes today, so we gotta...
Yeah, we're
fuck.
recording 2 fucking
So
episodes.
if this
so
doesn't
You're
work,
welcome.
it's not gonna work for 2 episodes.
Yeah, so I'm sorry about this. My punishment
Aw.
is using the shitty mic because I forgot all my shit.
Aw,
You still
hey.
sound good.
Thank you. That background noise, though, is going to be killer.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Mm.
Anyway, I made the boys watch 2 films.
Yeah,
Psycho and
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I feel like we should just start with Beetlejuice because, like, what is there to talk about?
That's fair.
So,
No, there's... I don't remember, honestly.
yeah, to be honest, Beetlejuice is just Beetlejuice. You know, you can't really critique the movie. It is just what it is.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, there's excuses. But anyway, so Beetlejuice is about a recently deceased husband and wife who commission a bizarre demon to drive an obnoxious family out of their home. And it's directed by Tim Burton, and the story is by Michael McDowell. and Larry Wilson. Thanks for coughing.
Anytime. I'm sick. So I'm also going to be sick for 2 episodes using a shitty mic.
Great. And you won't hear from us until November. Kind of. Actually, you'll hear from us
these
next
are going
week.
to be spaced out.
Yeah, you'll hear from us next week. Kind of.
It'll just
you
also be
will.
from today.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
that's show business, baby.
Hell yeah.
You're right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the budget of this film was $15 million, and
Oof.
it earned $73.7 million. That is it.
Okay.
That is it. But anyway, boys, your ratings?
Logan?
I'm going to give this one a 6.5.
Hey, I also did that. I like this movie more than I thought I would.
Really?
Except third act.
Ugh.
Yeah, the whole marriage thing is so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the Beetlejuice,
Like, just say his goddamn name.
but also, he's a great character. Like, Michael
Mhm.
Keaton crushed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
he
absolutely.
did.
I feel like they used Beetlejuice wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he could have been so much better.
He was only in 17 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like Silence of the Lambs.
That's like putting Jack Sparrow in 17 minutes of a Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Yeah, like Michael Keaton was only...
Michael
He was the
Keaton.
lifeblood
Stop.
of this movie.
He was so good.
And he was barely in it.
And when I was younger, like, I never, like, was interested on who he was playing. I thought it was just going to be, like, some, like, actor who, like, faded out, like, towards, like, the end of his career. And then I figured out who it was, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, no.
I was like, oh, you did such a good job.
Like, he couldn't do it now, but I would have loved to see him do the Joker.
I mean,
Yeah.
Honestly.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank
That'd be
you.
interesting. He'd be able to pull that off, I think.
Yeah, no. This movie wasn't what I thought it was either.
No, this
yeah.
honestly, I kind of made the Pirates of the Caribbean thing earlier because this movie really felt like. What are you doing? Ben's messing around with plugs and stuff. This movie felt like a movie based on a Disneyland ride.
The thing is, it's really funny because this film took so much convincing from Tim Burton, from like the actors he wanted to play. He was like, can you please be in this film? And at least every character in the film had said no. At least once. At least once.
I mean, pitching the movie, I can understand why.
I like after he did Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
What? Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Tim
Really?
Burton, Tim Burton
Yeah.
did- no.
Yeah, he did. And then
Wow.
Legend.
like it grows so high. What?
What?
Okay. It was such a success that like it was just sorry.
Ben, quit unplugging shit.
This is the entire film. It's lights, camera. This is a hot mess, but it's okay. Anyways,
Wow, that was a funny. That was a funny joke, Stephanie.
aw, thanks, Ben. Thanks. Anyway,
This is already so bad.
it is.
Oof.
Pee-wee just grows so high that
I love Pee-wee.
everybody was sending Tim Burton scripts and everything, just screenplays, and he was rejecting all of them until he came across Beetlejuice because it was highly creative. Don't do that. You guys just spaced out.
I did not listen to any of that.
You know what? It's fine.
No,
Continue.
No, Pee-wee is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Francis.
I
Remember
just
that?
did not.
I didn't think.
I would never have guessed Tim Burton.
Well, remember how spooky that old lady was in Pee-wee?
I'm gonna be honest. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
There's
also-
like one part that really scared me as a child, and it was like something to do with an old lady. I barely remember it.
Yeah, I barely remember the movie. But I feel like Tim Burton has he has a set style, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's easy to tell. No, stop! Don't do that. I think it's he just gulps into the mic. But I think it's easy to recognize his films just because Edward Scissorhands, and then you see Beetlejuice, and you kind of can relate them together.
No, this was definitely a Burton movie, but
and he
Pee-wee,
uses the
really?
same character. He uses the same actors in most
yeah.
of his films, like Johnny Depp.
yeah, and
Yes.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Who?
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 She plays Bellatrix
Female
in Harry
Johnny Depp.
Potter.
female Johnny Depp.
Yeah, actually, that's a good way to describe it. She's also married to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the one he beat or didn't beat?
Oh my gosh. I think he's still married to her.
Okay. so
Apparently, he's claiming it was
currently
like
beating her.
self-defense or something.
This movie. It's been a while since.
But
I'm losing it. No,
Yeah.
I really liked Alec Baldwin and the chick. They had great chemistry.
Yeah.
the thing is, Alec Baldwin hates this film, and he didn't think he did well in this film.
I mean, he did what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, this is Michael Keaton's favorite role that he ever did.
That's
I can
understandable.
see that.
That's like, I don't know. That's like playing.
Come on.
I don't know. It's hard to like compare this to anything else. It's Beetlejuice, you know. It's it is sort of its own thing, but Beetlejuice really is the life of this movie, and no one else is really memorable.
Yeah. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
And so, I mean, with what he was given, I feel like he did the best he could, but anyone not playing, Beetlejuice couldn't really do much with what they had.
Yeah, but I believe they were a couple. So
Yeah,
Alec,
no, it was great
they
chemistry.
Did,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did
Yeah.
good with that. I'm proud of Alec.
But, like, this film was originally supposed to be a horror film. And I don't know how I would
Yo,
feel.
Remember that first CGI'd green screen when he first went into that weird death thing?
Well, the thing is...
Oof.
The thing is that I think it was $1 million, but that was their budget for visual effects. And
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. And then so Tim Burton decided to make the effects look as tacky and like B movie level as possible.
Oh, okay. So as long as you say it's on purpose, it's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Honestly,
I mean,
though, by like when I got used to it, I liked how shitty it looked.
yeah.
Yeah.
The snake.
No, it did make it look like, cheesy, like...
Makes it look
It makes
cartoonish.
it funny, cartoonish,
And it just
So, I
elevates the
guess-
creativity.
Yeah, if it actually looked really good, I don't think it would have been the same kind of movie.
Yeah. I think so. Because I feel like it elevates the creativity of the film. Like
I
the
wouldn't
snake.
go that far.
I would think so.
Well, I mean, he used like the stop motion shit for it,
Yeah.
which was
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah.
But
There's
Besides
literally nothing to talk about.
I
Like,
don't
it's
know.
just
This
Beetlejuice
movie
is
is
just
difficult to talk about.
Beetlejuice.
It's Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
exactly.
it's Beetlejuice.
But the thing is do you guys ever wonder how Beetlejuice died?
Did he
like-
die?
He's dead.
What?
Yeah, he's,
There's a second
he's the
one
ghost with the
coming out.
most.
The
There's a second
Hawaiian one? It's
Oh,
called
you
Beetlejuice
mean-
goes to like it's Hawaiian.
What?
Goes
no.
Hawaiian.
No, what are you
Swear
talking
to you.
about? They're
No.
making a
That's a
second
real
one.
thing?
No,
Tim Burton's making a second one.
Like now?
Yeah, it's coming out in 2020.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Honestly, I'll check it out. But I've never heard of that Hawaiian thing.
Yeah, no, I was
That
looking
sounds lit.
when I was
Wow.
doing information. It was like the title was like Beetlejuice goes Hawaiian. I was like, wait, what?
Wow.
It sounds like the chipmunk, like Alvin and the Chipmunks when they go on the island. That's exactly what I was
Shipwrecked?
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, okay, so I don't really like how Beetlejuice died because I don't feel like it suits his character. But basically, he's like, you know how he's a servant,
Mhm.
and so they said that like people who commit suicide are to be servants in the afterlife. They say
Yeah.
they say it in the film. So basically, Beetlejuice hung himself after a heartbreak, and I just don't feel like it suits his character.
I feel like we didn't get much character.
I mean,
besides he's
17
crazy.
minutes in the film.
Yeah.
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 So like,
But I don't feel like it just...
I almost feel like adding that to his... That like detracts from his character, actually
Yeah.
giving him a backstory.
It does.
I like him more without a backstory.
Yeah.
wait, where'd that backstory come from?
Well, it was supposed to be added into the film, but they
Oh.
cut it off.
Good. I
Yeah.
like that they cut that out.
Yeah, he's... Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, some characters are made better by the fact that we don't get a backstory, and I feel like Beetlejuice is one of them.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
I don't really care, honestly.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
Really?
Joaquin Phoenix.
I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
gonna crush
I don't
it.
know how to... I don't know how I feel.
I
yet.
just the whole movie in general. I don't really
I
have
don't
that
know.
much of opinion, but just because of just imagining Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, even though it's pre-Joker,
Yeah.
I'm like, he's gonna kill it.
I saw like pictures of it, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, they're like recasting everybody. Like, this is way off topic, but like, what else is there to talk
Yeah,
about?
to be
Beetlejuice.
honest, just keep it.
This is a standalone Joker film.
Yeah, they're recasting like Superman too, though.
Well, Henry left, right?
Yeah, and so is Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck's been leaving though.
Yeah, but like, they're casting like named people,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the best Supermans, like one of the guy that's basically still known as the Superman, Christopher Reeve, was nobody. He was just a guy that auditioned for it, and he's become known as like the Superman. He's like the
Yeah, but that's what these superhero
and
movies are now. They're all
they're
big
just
cash grabs
celebrity
with
fucking cash grabs. Yeah,
The thing is, I think Henry, like, he could have done so well as Superman.
he was not a good Superman.
He could have done so well. He could have been so good.
I never knew him before Superman.
He was in, I think, I don't know. Was he in The Tudors? I don't know. Anyway,
What's the Tudors?
it's a show that my grandma used to watch.
Oh, a grandma show.
Yeah,
I know
leave
he
my
was-
grandma alone.
I know he was in Mission Impossible. I didn't watch the new one.
I haven't seen it.
But I hear everyone loved him in it. And I saw one gif where he was like ready to fight, and he like cocked his biceps,
like,
and they
bumping himself up.
got bigger. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a little story in like one of the interviews or something about how he had done that during the filming, just completely at random. He wasn't told to do it or anything, and he like just did it to
Yeah.
pump himself up for the scene.
Yeah.
And then they were like reshooting it, and he didn't do it, and the director was like, "Hey, you didn't do the thing." He's like, "What?" He's like, "You didn't do the thing, the arm thing." He's like, You never told me to. That was just like, I was just, pumping myself up." He's like, "Do the thing."
The thing.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. I remember I watched like the first 2 Mission Impossibles like back to back, trying to watch all of them before I can go see the new one. I got tired of it. But I think I heard it gets like really good like from like the 3rd one on or something. Okay. I don't know. Hey, dude.
The first one's good. From what I remember, the 3rd one is good. Most of the new ones are just kind of the same shit. I've heard that
That's what I
the
figured.
latest one, I've heard that Fallout
Yeah.
was actually
Like,
really
really
good.
good. That's why I
But
wanted to
I don't
see
know.
it.
I haven't seen it, but to me it just looks like more of just the new Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah, which that's what I figured it was.
Yeah, which
Sometimes
I mean,
I
they're
like
good.
mindless,
They're not
cool
bad movies,
stunts. Yeah.
and they're really fun to watch. But like, they're not like, gonna. They
No.
shouldn't win any awards.
No, that's
or
not what I was
anything.
expecting. So I was like, just give me some mindless fun, bro.
Yeah,
I want to see Tom
no.
Cruise do some crazy shit. That little
Yeah.
boy.
Tom
Little
Cruise.
small little boy.
With his Scientology.
Yeah, who
Hell
cares?
yeah. Hey,
Who
don't,
isn't?
don't say shit about Scientology. We're gonna get shut down.
I wasn't talking shit about Scientology. I just said
You
with his
mentioned it.
Scientology. Sup. Okay, no, but do you ever think? But
No,
if
Stephanie's being carried out by armed men.
But do you ever think if like the Illuminati and like Scientology were to square up, like who would win? Because I think about
No.
it sometimes. I think about it
And never
sometimes.
that thought has never crossed my mind.
Who do you think wins?
Illuminati.
100%
The lizard people from
Scientology.
under the earth.
Like,
They come up and eat everyone.
the Illuminati's not real. You know that?
Is it?
Now, lizard people versus mole people.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard people? Fair enough.
What do you think?
I think it could go either way. Depends on the battleground,
No,
Depends on the circumstances of the battle.
Yeah, of course.
I would agree.
Hmm.
Anyway,
What
I
is
feel like.
this?
Anyway, Beetlejuice.
Oh, I feel like. What else is there to talk about? You know?
There's things happen in this movie. I like
Yeah.
when she said, "I will go insane and I will take you with me." I like how she said it. It made me laugh. I don't remember who said it, but it's in my notes.
It's in there.
She said it to some guy at one point, and I said, "That was fun. I like how you delivered that, lady."
Yeah.
You go.
I mean, this movie, I gave it a positive score. It's fun. It's good.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
It gets the point across. It does what it's supposed to do. I hate that I can hear all of my S's.
Sorry about it.
It's your fault.
It is.
Suffer.
But I don't know. This movie isn't exceptional in any way.
No.
It's Beetlejuice.
I just
you
think
know,
it's
it's a fun
good-
watch.
Yeah, I think it's just
It's
like
Beetlejuice.
an October Spooktober
Yeah,
movie.
it's just one of those essential,
Ooh.
movies for October. It's just kind of...
I'm glad I watched it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm
But
glad I watched it.
but-
I've seen it before, but like it is...
I'm already forgetting a lot of it, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, me too.
And I
Like
watched
even
it
just
last
after
week.
it, I was like, what happened in that movie?
Also, actually, the world building. I like that.
Yeah.
The afterlife and
I like
everything.
the whole afterlife thing.
Yeah, that was fun. Like the fact that you have to have numbers.
Oh, yeah, it's just a big...
It's
Yeah.
just like,
That's funny.
yeah, I think that's fun. Yeah. What a creative movie.
Yes. I'm really trying to think of things that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Winona Ryder.
There's just something weird about this movie that's like... It's just one of those ones that exists that, everybody just sort of knows about.
Yeah, because
And it's just kind of out there.
Yeah. But
It's really hard to
fun.
say anything else about it.
I'm excited to see what they do with the second one, especially
Yeah.
since Tim Burton is behind it.
Ooh, I
But
love him.
It's also like it's Tim Burton. He's a very
True.
give or take.
Mhm.
What's that
That's
saying?
true.
Not give or take.
All or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good enough.
It's either going to be like, it's either going to knock it out of the park or just completely flop.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. But was
I don't
this
know.
like one
It
of
could be
Winona?
good.
Was this one of Winona Ryder's first movies?
With Tim Burton.
Just in general.
Yeah. She did this one other film before that, but I think this was probably her like highest grossing like the one that set off her career. Because after that, she did
Okay.
Edward Scissorhands.
She was in that?
Yeah, she plays the main girl.
I need to rewatch that. That movie made me cry as a kid.
Really?
It scared me. I was like one of those kids that was scared of blood. So like when
Oh,
when-
the first like
I don't remember
the beginning.
Is there blood in the beginning? I
Yeah.
remember like towards the end, Edward Scissorhand like stabs that dude and throws him out the window,
Me.
and it was terrifying for me.
I love that movie.
I
It's
said,
very
"Mom, why'd you make me watch
pastel." She was like, "It's educational."
What does your shirt say?
Wide Awake.
Huh.
It's an album by a band.
Nice.
Give them
Yeah,
clout.
quick shout out to Parquet Courts, man.
Ooh.
One of the best albums this year, man. Saw them live, man. It was fucking insane, man. It really was. It was such a good show. I was supposed to go see Gambino, but fucking idiot broke his foot. So I was like, hey, I got Thursday free now. What's going on in the city?
Oh,
and they're
God.
playing. I said, I'll check them out, I guess. And I said, God damn, that was a solid ass show.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Bought this shirt. It's blue.
Looks good.
You break your foot, just go on stage in a wheelchair. Like,
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
what
Dave Grohl did.
yeah.
Nah, but I apparently Gambino.
He broke his foot during the show, and he was getting it treated while he was playing.
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like fell off the stage, right, or something. Yeah, legend.
And then he got
But-
back up and kept going.
To be fair, like he's stuck in that position because he's, for the most part, even when he's not,
Yeah.
doesn't have
Yeah.
a broken foot. But I think Gambino be like moving around.
He
Like apparently he
does.
broke his foot while doing the splits. So I guess I
Wow.
can see why he like postponed it, because if most of the show is him like dancing and running around and shit, I guess.
That's
But
fair.
Yeah,
to be
like
fair, he didn't cancel. It's just gonna be in December now, in the
Mm.
middle of finals week. But
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck. I'll go
He's still
see it.
going.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Move
Host?
on.
It's up to you, host. Anyone else?
You guys
So
have any final
Beetlejuice.
thoughts?
I feel like my score is fair.
Same.
6.5 feels good.
Yeah.
You got
Oh.
the
I would
same?
agree.
We never asked for what your score was. did
Oh
we?
was
yeah. What the
6.5.
fuck?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry for yelling. I
Oh my
like
God.
in the beginning though. Alec Baldwin's character sees that spider, and so he like gently picks him up, moves him to the window,
Aw.
and then
Yeah.
he just fucking chucks him out the window, the top story of his house. And I was like, yo.
It was like the actor Alec Baldwin and then his character, like two sides of them. Anyway.
What'd you say?
Never mind, that didn't make sense. I was thinking of something. but
Wait. The score. It's good.
Yeah,
Whenever you
yeah,
have Danny
it's good.
Elfman, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
So, that was,
Good
immediately.
sound. Nice sound.
Oh, yeah, he did so good at
Mhm,
sound. Danny
mhm.
Elfman's so good at sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that was like the first thing that popped up, and I was like, hey, Danny Elfman. But I think he always done Tim Burton shit, right? I know he did
Ye-
Nightmare, he did
I'm pretty sure
Corpse
Tim
Bride.
Burton is known to use the same thing.
He's a, yeah.
Yeah.
All of his movies are just the same people doing slightly different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I respect it in some sort of way.
I respect it enough, but not enough to be like Tim Burton's my favorite.
Yeah.
Or put him in
Yeah.
the list of like top 10 directors.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say that, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, he's out there. He's a good director, but
he's
like
not bad, but track
Yeah.
record isn't good enough
yeah,
for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
not enough bangers.
No,
Mhm.
but Nightmare Before Christmas, best musical of all time.
Oh.
No,
I'm just
I don't know
kidding.
about that one, but
Me either.
Anyway, I think we should just move on to Psycho.
Psycho.
So Psycho's about a Phoenix secretary who embezzles $40,000 from her employer's client, goes on the run and checks into a remote motel run by a young man under the domination of his mother. Oh gosh, that description. Anyway, so the film is directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Sorry, I didn't mean it to space it that way, but it just happened. And the screenplay is by Joseph Stefano.
Oh, I thought Hitchcock also wrote it.
I think it was a book or something like that, and then he just bought like the rights to it anonymously, and then ended up making a film. But honestly, looking at information about this movie was so interesting because like in the end, like Hitchcock won everything because the budget of this film was $800,000 and he ended up making $50 million. Like that's how much they made like worldwide.
How much is that in today dollars?
I think it was like 160 million. I think that's what Wikipedia told me.
Wow, because this movie is 60 years old?
Somewhat.
Almost? It's almost 60 years now.
Yeah.
Damn.
But basically
This movie came out around the same time as The Graduate?
a few years earlier.
What?
A few years earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1960
Yeah,
was
yeah.
this movie.
Yeah.
Graduate was what, 62? 60 something?
Yeah, but Psycho feels older.
It does. It feels much, much older.
But The Graduate,
But The Graduate felt.
Graduate was
Yeah.
way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
it really was. But basically like the film companies weren't with it, like the whole Psycho thing. But so then Alfred Hitchcock wanted to make this movie so much that he deferred his standard $250,000 salary, and then he just wanted 60%. Ew, don't do that. He wanted 60% of the film gross, so he ended up making way more money in the end. Instead of $250,000, he made 60% of the film gross.
Which is like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
King.
he ended up winning, like in the
Wow.
end.
King.
Yeah, and
Also,
then,
he fucking changed cinema forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess he won.
And like spin-offs of this are still being made today.
Yeah, Bates Motel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, okay.
They're
Are you-
remaking it like at some point soon, right?
Are
I
they?
feel like
I
I
don't
saw
know.
something about that.
I
Really?
remember my brother and my mom were really into that show. I never watched it. I didn't know it
neither.
was from Psycho.
Yeah, I
knew it
didn't
was
either.
from something. I honestly did not know. I've always heard the name like Norman Bates and sort of known, what it was referencing, but I
Yeah.
never realized that it was actually from this, that it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this old of a reference.
I knew the general plot of the Bates Motel show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So ratings?
ooh, wow. I gave it an 8.5.
Really?
Honestly, I think that was my score too.
I'm going with a 7 for this one.
Disagree, but anyway.
Hey, it's still positive. Still
It
good.
is, it is, but
8.5
disagree.
seems high though when I'm
I
thinking
think
about
mine
it.
was
Yeah.
mine was an 8.
I think
um,
I'll probably go down to 8, but I'll keep it 8.5 because I wrote it down for a reason.
I mean, looking at something else that came out in the same decade, like The Graduate, this movie doesn't hold up.
But the thing is that Alfred Hitchcock was low budget, and he purposely made it black and white because of a French film he had watched. And
Well, also
I'm
it was
not
a lot
bothered.
cheaper to do.
But I'm not bothered by it.
Oh no, I like.
Oh no,
black and white.
it would have
not what
not
I'm
been as
bothered by.
good in color.
And
Yeah,
it,
probably not.
it was
It
not.
would've-
Yeah.
the stabbing scenes would have been so much more cheesier
Mm.
if it was in color.
Also,
They were already cheesy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If it was in color, it would be cheesier.
Yeah.
the like blood, it was actually like chocolate fudge because it was more like you could
Yeah.
see it better.
Yeah, I assume it showed up better in black and white.
Yeah, and they didn't even they didn't want to use color as well because they thought the film would be too gory if they kept the blood red.
I mean, for its time, probably.
Yeah,
but
you know, it's
nowadays.
I mean, if you think about it, it was one of the first like slasher horror films.
It was.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the first?
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
why I said it changed cinema forever.
Uh-huh. Go Hitchcock.
Yeah, no, go Hitchcock. No, the boy, it's a master.
But it like was nominated in the Oscars for a lot of things, like Best Actress, Best Director, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction, Set Direction, you know?
Yeah.
Still not as good as Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh
Yo,
my
I'm-
god.
Hell, I thought you went to space.
That one is Jason X.
I'm mad. You've talked so much about it. I'm mad you've never made us watch it.
Watch it yourself.
No, I
I'm
don't-
not your mom.
Please?
No.
No, but fucking...
I'll pick it for next Halloween.
Oh, no, we are not doing this by then. No, I'm kidding. We can if we want. I don't care. No, but she was so bad at not being suspicious. The fucking main
Yeah.
girl.
Oh yeah. You know who her daughter is Jamie Lee Curtis.
From Glee?
Wait, what? Is she
Wait, no, who's in Glee? Who's the main big lesbian?
Who?
the gym teacher?
Yeah, the big
I
lesbian.
don't know what.
Yeah, that's
Why
not
do you
Jamie Lee
describe
Curtis.
her that way?
Because she's a really tall lesbian.
Definitely Jamie Lee Curtis.
From Glee? Yeah, that's
Oh,
the big
the-
lesbian.
Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, no, that's not the big. That's not her.
Who's the big lesbian in Glee?
No, that's her.
Well, she's a big lesbian, but
No, that's not her.
Yeah, it is.
And Glee.
I've never seen Glee, so
I
I'm not
thought it was
going
a
to
different.
comment.
I thought it.
Hold on, let's see.
I'm pretty sure Diego fact checked that.
yeah, Diego's our intern.
But anyway, basically, I really liked the score for this film.
Mhm. That was also my first. Actually, no, that's my second note.
I have a note about that.
But
Go off,
okay,
King.
personally, I
Or
think
don't.
that it was incredibly made, and it's a great example of what score can do for a movie. Because like even Hitchcock said that 33% of the effect of Psycho was due to the music, and I would agree.
Yeah.
Why that boy say 33%?
Yeah.
Because he's
what
like,
a-
I'm gonna beat that. This boy fucking nerd.
He's like 66% of it was cinematography and like.
Yeah, no, I
knows?
know it was a third, Diego.
I know, but he should just say it's a third.
Bro, you're not on this episode. Stop talking.
There's no fraction.
We can't even hear you. Nah, you know what was my first note though? You know who did the title sequence to this movie? Saul Bass. You know what he did?
Oh my god.
Phase 4.
Oh fuck
I
you.
hated the opening title sequence
Yeah, it's kind
to
of
this
lame.
movie. This
No.
movie had like the worst opening title sequence.
Well,
The Shining was pretty bad too,
chill.
but that's not what we're talking
No,
about this episode.
but that was also bad. Yeah, no. But we'll save it for the pod.
Yeah.
That pod. No, yeah. I saw my boy Saul Bass pop up, and I said, "Hey,
Oof.
this really does everything, doesn't he?"
Yeah, man, that opening title, it was so like disorienting. It just felt like slapped on top of it. It didn't feel like part of the movie. It was,
It was awesome.
it felt so unnatural. I just didn't like it.
Anything Saul Bass does, I love.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure this was just a problem with Amazon, but the opening credits played twice for me.
Yeah, it didn't happen for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It
But
was,
I also watched it on Amazon.
Weird.
So.
I don't know what the problem was. Like it played.
Did you hit
and then,
backspace?
like no, because I paused it because it played and then it started playing again, and I was like, wait, and I paused it and I was like, no, I'm already like 50 seconds in, like it has already played and now it's playing again.
Didn't happen to me.
Not like the opening titles, but the like the
production
Universal logo
stuff? Oh,
or whatever.
really?
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to that
I
anyways.
didn't either.
I don't know. It just played twice for me, and I was like, "Hello, Amazon, are you okay?"
Hello. Hello.
The music felt like a separate entity from the movie to me. It felt slapped on top.
No.
It did not feel like
No.
a natural part of the movie. And it went with the scenes. It was fine. Like the music itself was good. It was well done. It very much fit. But especially the like the in the shower scene, the music just felt separate.
No.
I
It
don't
did
think
not
so.
feel like a natural part of the movie.
No, I really liked it.
I did too.
Sorry, Logan.
It just felt weird.
No.
No. No.
But like most of the music in the rest of the movie was fine, especially when she's driving and she's got the cop car behind her, and it's just like suspenseful. Like that's how it feels to drive with a cop behind you normally. I can't imagine like if you've got fucking
What do you
stolen
have
money.
to worry about, Logan? Huh?
It's
You're a
just-
white man that follows the rules.
Yes. Hey, I've gotten a speeding ticket before.
Whoa.
I'm not as white as you. You just talked yourself out of a speeding ticket.
No, I just. Yeah, no, I
It
didn't.
happened in Logan's neighborhood.
Yeah, I was speeding because I really had to pee, and he pulled me over. And he said, "What's going on?" I said, "I was probably speeding. I'm sorry." He said, "All right, I'll just give you a warning, but I'm always in this area, so watch out for me." I said, "Okay,
It's
cop."
true.
He lives
because
across the street from me.
Bro.
That's why.
He's like
like a motorcycle cop.
I like drive home sometimes, and oh wait, it was a motorcycle guy.
I'm pretty sure if
He-
I'm remembering. Actually, maybe not.
He's
Okay,
like
if it was
before
the motorcycle
roundabout.
cop,
Yeah.
he lives next door to my stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
If it was,
Wait,
um,
your stepmom lives in the same neighborhood still?
yeah, but she's
What?
like several streets away.
But still.
Yeah.
She's far enough away that you can't really walk there, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's the cop car before the roundabout. It's like parked always in front.
Yeah.
Of the
I've always seen
roundabout.
it. I think
Yeah.
it was a car. Now I'm thinking about
It's
it.
Okay.
yeah.
There are like 3 cops in my neighborhood. One of them is like a motorcycle cop that lives next to my stepmother. His wife is a canine cop.
His wife's a dog?
No, she's a cop that with the canine unit, so she has a dog in the back. And then there's another guy who lives across the street from me, and sometimes I'll be coming home late at night, and he will also be coming home after like a day at work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just followed by a cop car. Like since I get off the freeway, he will follow me off the freeway, and I'm just like freaking out. Like,
Yeah.
what have I done? And he follows me into my neighborhood, like into. And then I'll park, and he goes like to the house across the street, and I'm just like, I hate this.
How pissed would you be if he just walked in the house with you and tucked you in the bed?
Oh.
Kissed you on the
my
forehead?
God.
Like, he was really nice about it, but like,
Mm.
thinks he has that. You know what? At my work, we give discounts to police officers.
Really?
Because I don't know. That's the only discount we give. And then so some dude saw me give a discount to a police officer, and like the guy behind him, and he came up to me. He's like, "So y'all give discounts to police officers?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Is that all you give to?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's just how it sets up." And he goes, "That's retarded." And I'm like, I was like, "I can't comment on this, bro." But it was very awkward. But like, yeah, because our main reason is we want the cops to like, we want to have a good relationship with the cops, of course.
Yeah.
Which that's fair. Because like, cops should just protect everyone equally, man. That's all I'm saying. Hey, bro, where am I at? Huh?
Mm.
Cops.
All those people asking for military discounts for frozen yogurt.
Yeah. Which like,
It's
we
like I
should
feel
just
like
do it.
yeah, we should just do it. But like, I feel like the military discount is for like necessities.
Yeah.
You know, like
not
groceries,
froyo, yeah.
like food, like things like that. Things like clothing. I feel like frozen yogurt is definitely like a middle class and up thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're going out buying frozen yogurt, you shouldn't need a military discount.
Damn, I guess Logan hates the troops. All right.
No,
then.
but like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there are some things that like it's like going out and buying like a gold watch and being like, "Yo, do you take food stamps?"
Yeah. No, I
Like,
get what you're saying.
It's
But I don't hate the
I don't
troops.
know.
So
But anyway, the feeling of having a cop behind you is just always stressful.
yeah,
I
no, it
have
is. I
done
get what you're
nothing
saying.
wrong. I have never touched a drug in my life. I don't drink and drive. Like I
This guy's a
don't.
pussy, bro.
Like I never break the law.
Okay.
I occasionally go 5 miles over the speed limit.
Did you get a ticket for going 5 miles
I
over?
did.
That's so funny to
and
me.
I hated it so much.
Because that's super legal.
Yeah, I was going 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, and the guy was just pissed off, and he pulled me over. The guy in front of me was going like 20 over. He was speeding away.
Damn.
This big ass white truck, like swerving around, cutting people off, and he pulls me over instead. And he didn't even ask me like, oh, do you know like how fast you were going or whatever. He comes up and he's like, license and registration. He takes him, he goes back, he writes me a ticket, and he hands it to me.
Damn, dude, he was
And I'm
fed
just
up.
like, wow, what the fuck?
He had a bad day in a job,
Like,
man.
I didn't even get to talk to him. It was just the worst.
Hey, man. At least you weren't shot. So.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't get shot, which is nice.
We're always winning.
Yeah. So at least I got that going for me.
Say something, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm a minority and I'm uncomfortable.
Oh.
Also, you don't have a fucking driver's license at 20 years old.
Okay.
You can't drive.
And why is that a problem? You act like it's a problem, like kids in the Bay Area. I'm not the only 20-year-old in the Bay Area who doesn't have a driver's license, but you always try to call me out for it.
Okay, but you don't live in the Bay Area.
I'm from the Bay Area. I'm tired of being called out for shit. I'm just tired of
You
it.
lived in San Joaquin.
Okay. For a year.
A year.
Okay, get over it. I'm not driving. That's my reason. But it shouldn't bother you, alright? Get the fuck over it. Oh my god.
Yo, chill out, man. We're just trying to have fun here.
May I add?
You may not add.
I've done all the things that Logan hasn't, and I have not had a speeding ticket. So fuck you, Logan.
Okay.
Wait, you drink and drive?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh shit!
Bro, way to disincriminate yourself.
But also, I have not a drinking and well,
Bro.
not. I've never drunk driven.
Wait, what?
It just means I haven't drinking and driven. I'm drunk right now.
All right. Cool.
Wow, this is
Hey, you're no longer coming on our next episode. I hope you know that.
Oh jeez.
So Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Psycho.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
after that
yeah,
long
yeah.
tangent.
But anyone who doesn't drive is a goddamn loser.
True.
Wow. Okay. I already know that, but
Specifically if their name is Stephanie.
it's true.
And really short.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
okay.
this is what I know why you don't drive, because you need to get like one of those things that midgets
yeah,
use to
you
use
can't-
the
And she can't see over the...
yeah.
Yeah, she can't
That's
like,
why you
see
got
through the
so
window.
okay.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Never mind, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not
Fuck you
gonna
both.
make fun of
Fuck
you.
you both.
No thanks.
I don't mention. I don't think about how short I am until you guys say it. Like I never think about how
Dude,
short I am.
If I was your height, I'd be constantly thinking about how short I am.
Yeah.
I don't
Having
feel
to
like I'm
reach up
short.
to wash my hands.
Yeah.
Like using a step stool on the toilet.
I was average height in high school. I don't think I was.
Okay.
That's why I don't think I'm
Like
short.
adjusting my chair all the way to the highest setting just to sit at a regular desk.
Oh God. Anyway, so Hitchcock wanted to keep this ending a big ass secret.
Honestly, really good twist. I didn't know the twist, and I was like,
Did
I
you
like
not?
it. No.
Yeah.
Wait, how did it end?
It turns out the mom was dead, and he had like multi-personality disorder, and he was
Oh,
being
Yeah.
yeah,
both the
yeah,
mom.
yeah, right.
That was a really good twist. I really liked
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He bought he tried to buy all the books so that nobody knew the ending.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like all the screenplays for that, like the movie.
Oh, the screenplay of the book was the.
It was like a book, I
Because
think.
that's like a big difference.
Yeah, I think it was a book. But
how do you? This boy bought
This
all
was
the books.
based on a book?
yeah,
Okay.
like rough. Yeah, I think so. And then none of the cast knew the ending to it. Besides,
They filmed it.
well, like filming, like during filming process, like, nobody knew the ending until the ending was shot.
Really?
Yeah, and they were oath not to talk about the ending. Yeah, it was
Really?
like a big thing.
Damn. Hey, respect.
And you weren't allowed to enter the movies like midway through like the film. Like he was like super like
Okay.
Hitchcock's
Yeah.
a loser.
Okay,
he was
the
sounds
ending
like.
was
super
good.
adamant.
But it wasn't that good.
But like, do you think at the time of this movie,
That shit would have been good.
Like,
Yeah,
were
it
there
would've
any
been good at
twists?
the time of
Were there
these
any
movies,
twists
but,
like that?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Before?
I
don't know
can't
movies.
think of many movies from this period that I've seen.
I can't think of many movies.
Like, think about it in, like,
I can't
first
think.
slasher film. Like, this shit would have been, like,
Yeah, no.
bonkers.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting movie and everything, but like, really, like that's an extreme. That's an extreme to go to for that.
But, I mean, I guess I can see it for what he wanted this film to be. I mean, all the
No,
books
yeah,
is
I don't care.
ridiculous, but, like,
That is really
Yeah,
stupid.
that's ridiculous.
he tried.
But I love the character of Norman.
Yeah,
I do too. He's very charming and weird.
Yeah, like in the
Yeah,
beginning,
he-
I was like,
it's- he
"Oh,
was
what a little sweetie."
like
Yeah.
just slightly off-putting even from the very beginning.
But like, I liked him. Still.
Yeah,
But then I heard
he's
his name.
likable, and you're like, oh, this kid's kind of weird, but he's sweet. You
Yeah.
know, he's nice.
Yeah.
And I heard, "I'm Norman Bates," and I said, "Fuck."
You were
I
like,
know this
"Oh,
is gonna get
shit."
really weird now because I knew the show, but I didn't know how weird it was.
Okay.
And because the whole time I thought the mom was alive.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know the show was a prequel.
Yeah.
And I knew the show was about the mom and the son
Mhm.
like living together and shit. So I was thinking she was alive the whole time. Even why the twist at the end, I was like, "Whoa!"
You were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even harm a fly.
Except for the movie.
But also,
Good movie.
I lost my train of thought. Shit. But he had that, that smile he gives off towards the end. I was like, oh shit.
No.
You're like a completely different person.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was literally the end. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, I love. And then that one long conversation he had with the chick while they were eating.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Uh-huh.
Just every time Norman was on the screen, I was like, yes. But then,
Yeah.
and then I think about how they redid it. The Gus Van Sant guy, whatever that one dude, and they casted Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates, and I'm like, what?
No.
I kind of want to see it just to see how bad he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. This movie was good, and especially looking at it in the time period, it was like pretty good. But it doesn't hold up to today's standards. You know, and
I'm not
if it
holding
were
it
to
up
come
there,
out
though.
today, it would completely flop.
I
Like
don't know.
if this exact movie was released in
Well,
2018,
yeah.
it would not do well.
I don't know. It's because like the action was cheesy.
Very.
Well, because like no one's done it before. He's probably like, hey, let me just try this shit out. And they're like, all right, you crazy. And they said, let's get a bunch of weird close-ups of the knife hitting your body, but not going in it. And they said,
Yeah,
okay,
there was
sounds
one
good.
that was like a
Alfred.
half-second shot of just like the knife just on her stomach, and
Yeah.
it's just like
But like this was a complex movie where I think it would do fine. Like the characters were well developed.
Yeah.
Especially Norman.
I liked the fact that it sort of just totally subverted expectations by following this woman for half the movie, and then she just fucking dies.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wait, what the fuck? Like, where are we going from here? What's going on?
Like I really didn't know what this movie was gonna be. All I knew was that stabbing scene.
Yeah,
But I didn't even-
I've seen the stabbing scene before.
I didn't even realize that was the main girl, like while watching it.
Yeah.
So just I don't know. I didn't know what I thought it was gonna be, and then it got to the Bates Motel, and I was like, oh, is it gonna be mainly here?
Mhm.
And I was like, it is.
It is. And that Bates Motel is in Universal Studios.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's
That's
go.
like their main thing. Like, Norman Bates will run up to like the little bus thing. I don't know.
Really?
It's like an attraction. Like during the tours.
I did the tour. Nothing happened. Just fucking Jimmy Fallon was talking to me. I hated it.
No, Norman Bates ran up to me and was like about to stab me, and I was like, "Whoa, chill." Yeah.
Sorry. Hey.
Also, cinematography, the way everything is, like the film, like the pans are really nice. Anyway, yeah. Shush, shush, shush.
I mean, it was okay.
I don't
It
remember.
wasn't bad. It wasn't memorable though.
I think.
Like The Graduate was memorable.
Yeah.
That
But The
was
Graduate is,
there
like,
was
ahead
some
of its
very
time.
memorable, very
Yeah, no, that was just a crazy-
very good cinematography in that.
It's ahead
This
of its
one was
time.
just sort of, it was used to tell the story.
I mean,
It got the point across, but there was nothing memorable in it to me.
I guess I have to agree because I don't remember, but I'm sure it's good. But
Yeah,
like
it
these
was
are
great.
I
No,
think
it wasn't bad cinematography. Bad cinematography sticks with you. Like,
this and The Graduate were like very innovative movies for its time, but I think for completely different reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, this did create a whole genre.
Yeah.
And just,
This created a genre. The Graduate was just excelled in its own genre.
yeah, just the camera work, it just felt years ahead.
It
Yeah.
did.
Like,
The movie itself felt. It
the
was
whole
20 years
vibe.
ahead of its time.
You might as well just boost up the score now for The Graduate.
I don't remember what I gave it.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Whatever you boosted
Sure,
up,
I'll-
boosted by 1.
I'll give
I'll
0.5.
boost it up by 0.5. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what I gave.
Me either.
I think I gave it like an 8.
That sounds right. I think I might have
Sounds
done
right.
7.5.
Yeah.
I'd give a lot of movies 7.5.
Yeah.
Well, that's like it was okay.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
No, 7.5 for me it was a good movie. 7.5 is a solid
Yeah, yeah.
movie.
Yeah, but 7 is like, it was okay. Like, it's like
Yeah.
a solid, like, that's my solid.
Yeah,
It's a
7
C.
to me is when I start actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, 7 to me
5.5
is
to
when I actually
6.5
start
range.
enjoying it.
That's when I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, but...
6.5
It's
is
not
I
good.
recognize this is a good movie.
Yeah.
But I give Harold a mod.
Like a 4?
5? I thought it was a 5.
It might have been a
5?
5. Yeah, you gave it a 5.
Actually, I think I did go right in 5.
Yeah. It might have been. You like.
I'll keep it as 5. I'm not going to change all the scores I've ever given. But-
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the score, like that part is like
Yeah.
iconic, but like what I loved about that scene is when they stopped using music and all you heard was just the water
Yeah.
just running.
yeah.
Like I feel like that was more eerie than any score could have given it.
It was.
Like I
Yeah.
loved when there wasn't music in this, as iconic as the score is.
Yeah.
Like when there wasn't.
It
And
just makes it. Yeah. Yeah. it
The
just sets
silence
mood.
is just as powerful.
This
Yes.
movie was the first film to ever have a flushing toilet. Like a toilet flush.
Oh, this is truly an innovative film.
I know,
Wow.
shit. That's how you know that this movie's really fucking early. Like if a toilet flushing
Why does
is like the first thing. It's
I
just
mean,
like shit.
people would be like, "Why do we need to record a toilet flushing?"
Actually, they
That's
were
true.
like really adamant about having a toilet flush.
What the?
I think Hitchcock is.
No, it wasn't Hitchcock's idea. It was somebody else's idea.
Mm.
Oh no, it was the person who wrote the screenplay was like, I want a toilet flushing, and then Hitchcock was like, then write it into your screenplay. So he wrote it into his screenplay
I like
where
it.
he's flushing the money down the toilet, but he doesn't do it in the film.
I like to imagine he put like toilet as a character, and then the dialogue he put whoosh. Like this guy's just like slightly autistic about toilets, but that's it.
I just love giving you silent pauses.
I like when he fell down the stairs at the end. That shit looked so bad. Like there's no like tumble or anything. He was just falling
just
with his
falling.
Yeah.
arms flailing in front of him.
No, that was
Honestly-
like comedic.
I was spooked by when he like barged into the room and he was dressed as his mom. For some reason, it like I don't know why I like.
I don't think I ever got like a
No.
5.
The
I just
music
got, like,
kind of ruined that for me, honestly. When he suddenly burst in
Well, yeah, because
and
it
the music
shows
suddenly came back on, it was like, oh, it's-
he's coming. He's coming.
yeah.
Did they say that?
No, but you could tell by the movie or like the music.
Oh, that he's coming. He's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you just know he's
It
gonna
was.
come.
He's coming, he's
It
coming.
made it
Oh,
almost
God.
comedic to me. The
The music?
music suddenly coming in just in that one scene.
The only time I remember chuckling is when he was falling down the stairs.
That was funny too.
But like, I don't know. I wasn't spooked, but I wasn't like laughing at it.
Yeah,
I was just like, this is solid.
yeah,
Yeah, most
Like,
of this movie
it's
is very
Psycho.
solid.
it is.
For the time, it was pretty good.
To be honest, I had more interest in this movie than I did with Vertigo, which is another Hitchcock film.
Yeah, I remember not liking Vertigo that
Yeah.
much, but I was a youngin.
Yeah, it's
So I
a
need to
really
rewatch it.
slow movie.
All I remember is the end.
Oh.
Yeah. And they go, yeah. I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway.
do you guys want to give final thoughts?
Holy shit!
Wow,
Really?
already?
It's-
What are we,
I
like
mean, just
45 minutes?
It's Psycho. It's
I mean, like, I feel
legendary,
like-
but like,
yeah.
what else can you say
That's
about
exactly
it?
yeah,
why.
the same thing with
Both-
Beetlejuice.
yeah,
You
both
picked-
these movies.
you picked some shitty movie
to
stuff
talk about, not shitty movies.
Yeah.
Just
Just not. You
hard to
can't really talk about it.
Yeah, acting was, you know,
it just
it was
Norm.
good.
The Norman actor is my
Norman was
favorite.
amazing.
Like
I didn't
he's
think
so good.
Psycho was gonna be like
Effects
this.
were, eh.
What?
Well, Psycho was like the first time I watched it.
Oh, today?
Not
I
today.
mean, for this podcast?
It was before I chose it. It was my first time. So
Oh.
the last podcast was the last time, or the first time I watched it.
I don't know what you're
That
saying.
was confusing.
So
Whatever.
it's your second time or first time watching it?
This is my second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you knew what this was before you chose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I chose it because we already had plans. Like, oh, Psycho. We were gonna watch Psycho, but
Who
I was
did?
like,
Yeah, who had those plans?
no, we were talking about
Who's we?
Spooktober.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
everybody was choosing their movies, and I was like, yeah, I might do Psycho.
Oh.
And so I felt like I had to commit to
you know
Psycho.
what?
You didn't have to.
But I feel like I need to. I feel like we should have talked about it.
Yeah, no,
I didn't think it was gonna be like, you know.
I'm glad because I've been meaning to see this for a long time too. So I'm glad I watched it because it's a classic, legendary,
Fist
Yeah, it was a
innovative.
classic.
I have to say though, like everyone's acting felt like acting from that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Norman, like he
Yeah.
felt like
Yes.
it could be a role done today that
Yeah.
people would lose their minds
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Like he was so
Agreed.
good.
Agreed.
I don't know. Did he have a big career back in the day? I don't know like any old school actors.
I saw his picture, but like I'm not sure. I don't know. Give me a commercial break or something. Go Logan.
Hey, do you hate when you just die of thirst? Drink some fucking water, idiot. Go to the store, buy some water, drink it, put it in your mouth, swallow. Don't breathe it in. That'll kill you too.
What?
What?
Oh, drowning.
Yeah, you drown. Water. Drink the water.
Yeah.
Just fucking drink the water. Why aren't you doing it?
I'm sorry, dude. No, I'll drink it. Watch me. Watch.
Wow.
Wow.
Quality.
Shit. Okay.
Don't drown.
So basically, his name's Anthony Perkins.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I looked up all his movies, and most of them were Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and yeah.
There's sequels to these?
Yeah.
By who?
apparently.
Did Hitchcock make them?
No, I think this was.
Scotch.
No, he didn't make them.
Hitchcock?
Scotch.
No, he didn't.
No.
Then I'm not gonna watch those. I imagine they're bad? Question mark?
I would think so. I never. The fact that you've never heard Psycho 2,
That's
Psycho
true.
3, I would assume that they would be bad. It's like American Psycho with the one with Mila Kunis.
Yeah. At
Where
least
you
I've
just,
heard
like-
of that one.
Yeah, but like, oh. Anyway, so yeah, like, I feel like we should wrap it up. I feel like what else
I
is
mean,
there
you're
to
the
talk
host, but like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's up to you.
about? Yeah, like what else is there to talk about?
Fucking nothing.
All right, Ben, what are your choices? Like,
Oh, for next week.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
next
totally
week,
forgot.
and
They know we're
next
recording
week,
twice.
wink.
I'm gonna do The Shining.
Ooh, can't wait to watch that.
Me too. I bet I'm gonna love it as much as I did the first time. And then Hereditary, getting our first,
Wow, I've never
2000
watched
from
it.
this year.
and
Wow, I've never watched
a
it.
good new age horror film
Yeah.
that has a lot of Kubrick influence, if I'm remembering from when I watched it a long time ago.
Yeah, I never watched it, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. So I think it'll be a good episode. We're gonna have my roommate on, Diego.
Yeah.
So
he's
he's
not here right now.
Cause no, he's not. 'Cause
He-
he's just here. So I'm like, hey, you're in our way. Might as well just join in. So can't beat him. Might as well join him, right?
I mean, we can beat him.
I can beat him.
Yeah, let's beat him.
I'll beat you.
Off, maybe.
Huh?
You can beat me off, maybe.
No.
I don't know. Okay.
Let's uninvite him.
Wait. Let's go for 10 more seconds.
10 more
Alright.
seconds.
Ship-a-loop.
Wait, I have another story from work.
Okay.
So,
Oh, boy.
so it was like Tuesday night. You know, I was just taking everyone's orders, and then the guy came up to me. And he was like, "It's been pretty busy, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's surprisingly busy for like a Tuesday night." He was like, "Man, I got nothing going on, so yeah, I don't see why I'm not here." And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, I'm just on the getting food for my girlfriend right now." She was like, "I'm hungry, so I guess I had to go get the food for her." I was like, "Man, you gotta do what you gotta do." And he went, "Yeah, dude, I love sleeping with her." And then like my reaction was like, I was way too excited for him for having sex. I was like, "Yeah." was like, all right. Like, I just
Yeah, I love sleeping
I
with her
just,
too.
I just wasn't ready for that sentence, and I feel like I just came off so much more excited than I should have been.
He's
Just
like, you definitely are a virgin.
yeah, like, oh yeah, dude. go-
Yes,
Like,
sleeping
he's
with
like,
women.
I'm so glad you're having sex with your girlfriend, my man. And then it was kind of just like awkward after that, and I was like, enjoy, dude. All right, we hit the hour mark, so
Wow, shit. Congrats.
sign us off, Stephanie.
Yeah.
See you in like a couple minutes, or
Well,
well,
no, in a
technically
week.
next week, but
Or
really
if they're
next
listening,
minutes.
if they skip listening this week and then listen to both of them next week at the
Oh.
same time,
You're like us.
yeah, then you can basically hear it as it was recorded.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Real time.
I'm sorry for the shitty quality. You know,
Actually, it's not
Yeah,
that bad.
it's Stephanie's
it's
fault.
pretty shitty. But
No, it's one difference.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
If
shitty.
anything, maybe better.
Pretty shitty.
Mm.
You're gonna edit this and you're gonna be like, wow,
It's gonna
shit,
be-
this is shitty.
It's gonna be more of a bitch to edit, but it'll be better, honestly. Let's
Ew,
do that.
Stop. Stop. All right, we're signing out. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bah.